Into Casey Curtin Match Day. The action is right around the corner, but I'm so excited to be joined on stage by none other than Claire Hutton, midfielder extraordinaire for club and country, Casey Curtin and U.S. Women's National Team. And also we have Lola, who is a student intern with MINDDRIVE, and we are joined by the duo today in celebration of Claire Hutton being nominated as the Kansas City nominee for the Lauren Holiday Impact Award. This means a lot to you. I know it does, Claire. And so we're going to learn a little bit about your relationship with MINDDRIVE and this award. So both of you, thanks for joining us. Really appreciate it.
No, this is amazing. I think both, not to speak for Lola, but I think just having the opportunity to be on here, talk with you, and just share the importance of MINDDRIVE and what we're trying to establish as an international program is incredible. So we're thankful for the opportunity. And anything to add?
No, I agree with everything. Yeah, I'm very thankful.
Well, I told you they're the dynamic duo. Let's learn a little bit about this relationship. So Claire, talk to me a little bit about your relationship with MINDDRIVE. Why was it so important for you to learn about them? And then when did you know that they would be the organization you wanted to support in regard to this award?
Yeah, so when I first found out that I was nominated for the Lauren Holiday Impact Award, one of the biggest things that I was looking for in an organization to partner with was the empowerment of young women. And when I was looking for organizations and crossed over MINDDRIVE, I found that they not only empowered young individuals and young students for opportunities that they wouldn't have had without MINDDRIVE, it was also a STEM program. And to me, that was super important. Male-dominated field, and to see that there are women, especially young women, that have these opportunities to, what Lola said in the past, fail in these men's fields and then figure out ways to become better and different ways to change the world is truly incredible. So when I was able to then go in and meet students like Lola and the other students there, it was incredible, and seeing their eyes light up with what they were doing, it's something that I connected with and wanted to help.
And likewise, Lola, I'm sure it was amazing for you to see Claire Hutton come into your space. So talk to me a little bit about your role at MINDDRIVE. You have a nice history, and you're even kind of just thriving through the program now.
Yeah, so I'm going into my 5th year with MINDDRIVE. I started as a student. I had no idea what it was. I came in, they had free snacks. That's all I really knew about. Came in for the snacks, stayed for the work, for the STEM, and it's been very cool to so many of the mentors have done so much for me, and to be able to be in a position to do that for other students now is very awesome, and to be able to give students opportunities, I'm very excited.
Yeah, and Claire, you obviously have spent time with Lola and some of her classmates. What had those interactions been like? We got to see a clip of you. Your hands were dirty. You were in there. What was that like for you?
Well, first, I learned a ton. I definitely was more math science when I was in school, so the STEM program was something that interested me, and knowing that these students were getting these opportunities was interesting for me, and then actually being able to go in and spend a day with them at their little welding competition was incredible, because I put on, what are those face masks called?
Facial, like welding shields?
Yeah, welding shields. I put that on, I was having the cape on and everything, and it's tough. These girls, good though. A lot of the girls that came in on the event day that we did, it was their first time ever doing it, and they created these sculptures that you would think professionals did. So it's incredible, and just to see that that's what they learned in one day. Imagine what these girls are learning in the 4 years that they have there, and what they're going to be able to do beyond that.
Yeah, and Lola, I'm so curious now, what were you welding that day that you put Claire to work?
We made a giant sculpture. So our first ever project we do with students is we have them make a nameplate. So they weld their name, and it's kind of like a little personalized thing they can take home. So Claire did a nameplate her first time she came. I think, did you take it with you?
Yeah, it was a little hard to read, but it got done.
Yeah, and so then for the She Welds event that we did, we had all the students do their nameplates, and we welded them all together, and we had Claire add a little 2025 at the bottom, so it's like all of them did one project that like all came together. Yeah.
That's amazing, and that just represents, we know, Claire, that giving back to the community is so important to you. I want to hear your take on even just being in the conversation for the Lauren Holiday Impact Award at a mere 19 years old. That's remarkable, but it goes to show you consistently are giving back. Why is it so important to you? We've seen you give back with MINDDRIVE, but with other groups as well across the U.S.
Yeah, I mean, for me, the biggest thing is purpose in what you do and intentionality. And being a professional athlete's amazing, but at the end of the day, there will be a time where that comes to an end. And I want to have a bigger purpose than just going onto the field and kicking a ball. And if my why can be to change people's lives, whether that be someone in the crowd that is aspiring to be a professional athlete, or someone like Lola and those other students that just need opportunity and they have the potential, they have the brains, they have all these other tools that they can use, they just don't have a place to put it. If I can help with my platform of what I have here in Kansas City and what I hope to continue create within my career and my journey, it's to help others. So that's my purpose, and I hope that this outreach is helping other people. And if I can help one person, whether that be Lola, whether that be someone in the stands, then my job's done here.
Just a superstar on and off the pitch, obviously. Lola, I want to know a little bit about when, kind of to what Claire was speaking, when did you know that this was STEM, was something that you wanted to pursue, and how did MINDDRIVE accelerate kind of your passion to continue your career there?
Honestly, I think it was mostly the community that I found within MINDDRIVE, because I really had no interest. I didn't have interest in school or doing anything more than like the bare minimum of what was asked of me. And so when I got to MINDDRIVE, like I just saw this community of people who, like, obviously we joke around, we're all friends, but we also can like work hard and know when to work hard. And so like it gave me something to care about, and I realized that STEM was something that I really cared about, and like building this community for other students too.
I love that. And what was it like? I know you said Claire did a great job watching her on the nameplate, but what is it like to know that someone who has her own thing going, she's playing on KC Current, she's playing for U.S. Women's National Team, but she is taking time to make sure that you all are supported? What does that mean to you?
It's honestly crazy, because a lot of tours we give, it's like they want to photo op with the car and maybe act like they weld, but she jumped right in and she did it. Like we were like, what if we proposed that she welded? And we thought it was going to be like a for sure no. She was immediately like yeah, let's do it. And so like seeing that, and then also how like she interacted with all the girls, it was amazing. Like their faces lit up, they were so excited, and so it means quite a lot. It feels so genuine, and she's just a normal person, even though she's also like a superstar.
She is. You hit it on the head there. And Claire, you've spoken about female mentors in your life, but what does it mean to you now to know that you're taking on the role as female mentor on the pitch, inspiring crowds for club and country, but even in your own backyard, inspiring young ladies just like Lola?
I mean, just like I said before, it's that piece of opportunity. And it's great to hear Lola say I'm a normal person, because at the end of the day, those big stars and those big idols that you look up to, they're just like you and me at the end of the day. And if you can connect with them and learn little tips and tricks that they have, anybody can be great. And it's just about unlocking that. So Lola's great, and the world just needs to see it. And there's so many more students at MINDDRIVE that have these incredible talents, incredible smarts, and the world just needs to see it. And one day they're going to change the world. So allowing MINDDRIVE to be seen by the country, be seen on an international stage, is just going to promote this world in a positive way. So I'm just excited. I'm excited to be a part of it, and just to keep growing and getting better in every aspect.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it. If that doesn't convince you to go get your votes in, I don't know what will. But the fan vote is open now. So if you're at home, you are able to support. How can we do that? You guys want to share a little plea to make sure we get our votes in?
Yeah, so like Jillian said, fan voting's open till August 30th, so go tap the link every day until then, vote daily, vote for me to help MINDDRIVE win, and let's get it done. Let's go, let's do it.
From Claire Hutton herself, you can go make a difference by voting. Every day you can vote again until the 30th, and then of course there's going to be some fun celebrations out at KC Current matches, so just stay locked in. You know what to do. Lola, thank you. Claire, congrats on your nomination, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.